All right, guys, welcome back to another weekly analysis for NASDAQ 100. This week we'll be trading beginning later on today on the 26th and going on to the 31st, which is Friday. And, we're just going to look at what I'm expecting the market to do based on, previous trends and continuations based on this bullish structure. So before we begin, as usual, God, we just thank you for your blessings. Thank you again for another opportunity to trade. I ask that you be to anyone watching this video. May we have another successful week. We thank you and we love you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys. So if you had a chance to check out the weekly review video, you'll see again that the NASDAQ has been continuing with its bullish momentum, its historically bullish trend that it has done forever. Okay, the market consistently makes higher lows to higher highs. And all that means is you just have to wait on your largest higher low, your correct higher low, in order to take it and trade it to the higher high. Okay. Now, with that being said, here are a number of things that are important. Okay. When you go in on a higher low, okay, let's say here, all right, and you realize that the market makes a lower high, okay, it's an opportunity for you to take profit. And the reason is the market at that point is telling you that it's consolidating. And it's just a matter of taking your profits and waiting. So let's look at this higher low right here. Okay. So you had a new high, which tells you that the trend is interested in continuing up. Okay. Before you can have a new trend from a lower low, lower high to a lower low, you must have a new high. Vice versa. Before you can have a downtrend coming from a higher low, higher high, you must have a new low. All right. Let's look at it real quickly. So here we go. Market was here at a high, okay? A higher high, all right? Notice what it did. It came down, it broke, it made this new low, okay? It's a new low in relation to the last low. So the last low was here, it made a new low, okay? It's telling you that it wants to go down, okay? Then you went up, you made only a lower high. Then it came, it made a lower low. Then it made a lower high. Then it made a lower low. That's a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows consist of a downtrend. Okay? All right. So let's look at this. Market went up. Boom. It made a new high. We're saying, okay, fine. The market is ready to go up. All right? With this new high. So, which means you're now going to wait for a higher low, okay, to get to a higher high. So you got in here on this higher low, but look at what the market did. It came, it only made a lower high. Guess what? You take your profit here and you're going to wait again. Market came down, it made this new low. Okay. When it made this new low, it's telling you that it's interested in going down. Okay. So, which means it came here, it made this lower high, then it made a lower low. So the market right here is clearly in a downtrend. All right. However, this is only my 1 hour. All right. Remember this point right here where it made this lower low. And let's just mark it real quick, just for a slight review, just so I can show you what happened. So market made this lower low point right here on the 1 hour. Don't panic. Always zoom out. Look at your bigger time frame. So let's look at the 6 hour, for example. All right. That point that I just made right there. It's a lower low on the 6 hour also. Okay. Fine. Let's keep going up. Let's look at your daily time frame. Here we go. Daily time frame. That's a higher low. So remember, every time the smaller time frame breaks structure, it is always to create the higher low on your larger time frames. This market is still in trend. It's making higher lows, higher highs. It's right here. It's in trend. All right. So it's not to panic. So going back to the 1 hour, all right, going back to that point that we had right here, and let me just remove this, keep my charts clean. All right. So this lower low right here, to the point I was making, clearly, you're in a downtrend right here. smaller time frame, right? But this is just for explanation purposes. So the market wants to break up again. It has to create a new high in order for you to even consider that the structure is being broken towards the upside. So notice, let's say you're trading the lower trend, the lower high, lower lows. You'd get in for a sell right here. Okay, market came here, it made a higher low. What does that say to you? It's consolidating. It's not interested in going down to make a lower low. So you take your profit right here. Look at what the market did. It came up, boom, made a new high. Now it's telling you that it's breaking structure towards the upside. Now you need to see if that trend is going to hold. Now you're going to see if the trend is ready to actually go back to where it's coming from. So look at what it did. It made this higher low. So I'm sorry, it made this new high. So you wait for a higher low. This is your entry. Went up, it made a higher high. Take a profit right here. Get out of the market. You got what you wanted. Get out. Wait. It will make another higher low. So it came down. It made this new low. Okay. It's a new low, but it's higher than the previous lows. But it's also higher than this previous higher low, which tells you that this is in fact, although it's a new low, it's still higher in relation to the last new low. So you're getting on this right here. It goes up, boom, breaks right back in structure. And you're like, yes, the market is ready to go up again. All right, we're going for the all-time high. You're all pumped, you're all excited. All right, so you take your profit right here. You get out. You wait for another higher low. Now, for sure, you're going to get that higher high. But look at what the market does. It's consolidating. Remember, this is only Tuesday. Mondays, Tuesdays, and sometimes Wednesdays is always consolidation, retracement, and volatility-driven days. So you got in on this higher low. Price came up. Oh my goodness, I'm disappointed. It only made a lower high. Is that considered a structural break? No. Yes, it's a temporary order block, but you take your profits right here because you will be in profit. If you got in here or here and it got to here, you will be in profit. Take your profit. Wait for another higher low. Market comes down, boom, you get another higher low. You get in. Look at what it did. It went all the way up and it made this higher high. Now the market is in an up structure. So you take your profit, you're waiting, higher low. You got in again. You're expecting another higher high. Look at what the market did. Came up, gave you another lower high. You're like, oh my God, this market is so frustrating. No, it's not. You have your opportunities. You got in here, it got here, take your profit. You're out. You're waiting on another higher low. All right, boom, you got it right here. Came up, oh my goodness, another higher high. Okay, don't get excited. Don't get greedy. Take your profits. Take your profits and wait. So you took your profits. Now look at what the market did. It came all the way back down here. It broke and it made a new low. It's telling you, okay, it wants to break structure towards the low side. But again, all of this is happening on your smaller time frame, which is the 1 hour. But guess what? You're getting so many opportunities to take your trades, to make money, to increase your profits, to scale up on your account and everything just by taking those trend higher lows and going towards your higher highs. Because eventually it will get broken. There's no question about that. All right. So as it relates to last week, this was the trend line that we were working with for last week. I drew it from the previous week, just extended it out. All right. So Tuesday, price came down here, touched the trend line, shot up, only made a lower high. Came back down, made a higher low right on the trend line. Another opportunity to take, to take trades. You go in, you get a higher high. Came down, you made a higher low. Got in, lower high. Consolidation point. Take your profits, get out. Came out, made another consolidation point. Higher low. Okay? Went up, made a higher high. Take your profits. It's Friday. Relax, chill. Don't overtrade. Take your profits. Look at what it did. It came down and it broke through this trend line. It's a 1 hour trend line. Price broke through the trend line. Guess what? You already took your profits from here. This doesn't matter you. It's the end of the week. You just wait. That's all that's required right now. Just waiting. All right. So Now that you're out and you're looking at this, this is where it finished, and you're panicking and you're saying, oh my goodness, this market is going to be in free fall. Guess what? If you took your profits right here, no need to worry. If the market drops and drops and drops, it can do whatever it wants to do at this point in time. You're just waiting on your largest higher low. All right. So with this trend line, we see that the price broke, closed below it. All right. What I'm expecting this week, I'm expecting that the retracement is going to finish up before I get my higher lows, before I can continue going in trend, going in structure. This is not going to be a free fall market. It's not going to somehow crash the US market and everything like that. All right. It's not going to happen. All right. So all of you who are expecting this big sell-off and everything, sorry to disappoint you. It's not going to happen. If you continue to sell this bullish market, you're going to forever lose your money time and time again. Every single high that has been created on the market has been broken, with the exception of the last low that was made a couple of weeks, sorry, the last high that has been made a couple of weeks ago. So let me repeat that again for clarity. Every single high that the market has made has been broken, with the exception of the last all-time high that has been made a couple of weeks ago. It's in the process of being broken. Guaranteed when I say that to you. Let's look at it. Going up to your, let's look at the daily. Let's look at it from the daily so we see some more clarity. All right. This was an all-time high right here. Price retraced, it came down here. Market was not in free fall. It did not break structure. It broke structure on the daily, but it did not break structure on the weekly. All right, let's look at it. Using my highlighter tool, this is it right here. Going on your weekly, there you go, higher low. So with all of that happened, that new low on the daily, it only created a higher low on the weekly. Notice price just shot up from there. All right, going back to the daily, let's look at it in more detail. Take this off. So this was an all-time high. Notice price came up, made a lower high. People are saying, yes, it's going to make lower lows. Okay, so let's say you got in on a sell right here. Nice sell, but look at what it did. Came here, made a higher low. Consolidation point, take your profits. Because this high is going to be broken at some point in time. Came up, it made a new high right here. Still not enough to break this. People are saying, yes, it's confirmation that it's going down. Okay, came down, only a higher low. Came up, made a higher high. Still did not break this point. People are like, yes, it's going down. Came down, it made a new low. They're like, yes, it made a new low. It's going to continue going down. Okay, that's what the market did. Boom, stopped right here. All right, notice it came up this time. Bam. Previous all-time high has been broken. It took a while, but it's broken. Now, this is another all-time high. Price came down. Immediately, it broke it, went all the way up to this all-time high. Now, we're doing the same thing over again. Came up, made a higher low. Now we're at a lower high. Okay, just in a consolidation point. Between this last low and this high, market has been consolidating for the past maybe month or whatever it is. Not to worry. This all-time high will get broken. It's guaranteed to get broken. No two ways about it. So again, I'm not trading towards my lows. I'm trading towards my highs, because that's what the market is doing. The trend is your friend. The trend is always your friend. You won't go wrong if you're patient and you trade with the trend. All right. Going back to the 1 hour. How does that stack up for this week? All right. With this structural break right here, it's telling me that, okay, the market is in retracement mode. So I want to look at my larger time frame. This is a direct move. Let's just put this back. That's a direct move right here. All right, but it's only on my 1 hour. My 2 hour, it's what you call segmented low. So it's not a direct move. It's a direct move from here to here on my 1 hour time frame. It's a segmented move on my larger time frame, which is my 2 hour. On my 3 hour, it's just a trend move. It's just another higher low. Okay. So as soon as this retracement is over, I can expect to see a higher low, a higher high being created. If I don't get a higher high being created, I'll get another lower high. So be it. Guess what? I keep taking my higher lows until eventually this gets broken. All right. You want some more perspective? Well, let's look at it. This was the last higher high. Okay. Last higher high. Price came down here. It got all the way down here. Now, if this market was going to continue making lower highs, lower lows, okay, wouldn't it mean that the price would continue doing this? All right. But instead, notice what the price did. It found support right here. And it's been climbing ever since, getting closer to this all-time high that was made all the way back in December. Okay? So again, that's how you read the charts. That's how you do your technical analysis. And that's how you learn to be patient and wait. Don't get confused by all this noise, this volatility. Trade the trend. Just wait. Here you go. Price came here and it's been climbing steadily ever since. Even with the drop on Friday, you're still at a higher low. And remember, the trend is higher lows to higher highs. You just have to be patient. All right. So that's the 3 hour that we're looking at right there. All right. Now, again, you go all the way up to your 7 hour. This was your largest higher low that was created. Let's check all the time frames. Your 8 hour, nothing. Your 9 hour, nothing. Your 10 hour, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Still at a, well, it's at a high right here on the 23 hour. It's at a higher low on the 7 hour. Okay. Here's the significance of this. Here's the significance of this. This right here was a direct break from a lower low point. Okay. Which means this is a natural trend move, higher lows to higher highs. However, you don't just want to rush into the trade. Okay, market finished here on Friday. Okay, remember, Mondays, Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, consolidation, retracement, and volatility days. Allow the trade, allow the market to sort itself out. Don't rush the market. The trend moves will always come. Don't be rushing into the market as soon as the market opens. Assume that, okay, fine, it's making higher lows, higher highs. I have a higher low right here that was formed on Friday, right before the market. Let me take it. No, the market will retrace. Sure, yes, the market can shoot up and you'll be like, oh my damn, I missed the trade. Guess what? Don't chase the markets. The price will always come back to you. If it goes up and makes another all-time high, God be praised. That is what you need. So you already know that the market is making higher lows, higher highs. So all you need to do is to wait for another higher low in order to catch a trend again. That's it. All right. So now that we have established that on the bigger time frames or larger time frame, the price is still in structure. The price is still in structure. Here we go. Higher low. It's going up. And you're working yourself up to make that higher high, which is another all-time high. All right. Price already, if you really look at it and you really want to get technical with your analysis, price has already broken the last remaining high before going to another all-time high. There's no other high until you get to this higher high. So this tells you that the market is in fact continuing on that bullish momentum. All right. So again, consolidation is a must. Retracement is a must. Your job is to wait on the market and not rush the moves, to take them just because you know that the market is making higher lows, higher highs. You still have to wait for your higher lows to be completed. All right. So we see all of that and we know all of this and everything. What is my next move? How do I take my trades? Well, remember, your larger time frames, they give the instruction. Your smaller time frames are the ones that carry out what has been instructed. So we know already that your larger time frame has indicated that structure is being maintained. So you need to look at your smaller time frames in order to get your entries so you can get into the trade. So let's look at where the market finished on Friday. Friday, we finished with this low on the 1 hour. So which means any other time frame below my 1 hour needs to be at lower lows in order for me to get into my trades. So the 50-minute is at a low, the 45-minute is at a low, the 30-minute is at a low, the 15-minute is at a low, the 5-minute is at a lower high, okay? Although it's a new high, it's still a lower high. Remember, I want to get in on my lower lows. So here would be a good place for me to actually enter this trade. And I would still be in profit. Okay. The 3-minute, same story. The 1-minute, same story. You're at a higher high, but this higher high is actually lower than all my previous highs so far. All right. So what I'm waiting for, I am actually waiting to make sure that all my lows have been completed before I actually take my next move. So looking here, my largest high at this point, which is a lower high, is on my 5-minute. Okay. I need to see what sort of lows are going to be created at market open to determine whether or not this market is respecting the support that it ended with on Friday to continue going up. And notice what I've done right here. These two lines, this is the last high that was created on Friday. This was the last low that was created on Friday. All right, and I mark these 2 points. I'm looking to see where the price is going to go at market open before I make the decision as to whether or not the price is going to continue going up, break above this trend line again and continue, or, excuse me, past my bedtime, but, or if it's going to continue going down to find support before I actually take the buy. But there's no rush. There are 5 trading days, many different sessions that you'll be able to take your trend moves. So it's just a matter of being patient, not rushing the trade, just being patient right now. Already I see that my 3-hour is actually still in structure, which is good. Okay, so it's just a matter of continuing with my higher lows to higher highs. And notice the 3-hour has been very consistent for the past 2 weeks. Made this lower low, came up, made this high. Higher low, higher, higher low, higher, higher low. Am I expecting a higher high? Definitely. Is it going to be ready as the market opens? Hey, you know what? Shoots right up here. Then guess what? Happy day for the bulls. But if you actually got in too early on Friday, let's say you took this buy, you would have ended the week in profit. Okay? And you're expecting the market to continue shooting up. Not an unreasonable expectation. However, I'd be cautious not to rush my trades, especially at the beginning of the week, especially when you have the advantage of knowing that this high and this high are going to be taken out in short order. Then it's just a matter of waiting because you know it's going to happen. So there's no harm in waiting. All right. So that's what I'm expecting this week, guys. Let me just go ahead and remove these 2 lines that I have here. That's what I'm expecting. Right now, I'm just waiting for another entry point to be able to take another higher low and continue trading toward the trend. So all the best for this week. I hope this video was a little bit long, but I hope it has done its job by explaining what I'm expecting for the week and understanding why my bias has been consistently bullish, and I'm waiting for the trade to actually make my higher lows. But in the meantime, I continue to trade the trend by taking my higher lows, and if it makes only lower highs, taking my profit, waiting for another higher low, and continuing. That's what consolidation does. It doesn't always give you the higher high that you're looking for. However, you will get opportunities to take your profit, scale your account up before continuing with your trend buys again. So God, thank you again for your blessings. Thank you again for your goodness. Thank you again for your mercy. Pray that you'll be with us this week as we trade and we have another successful week. We thank you and we love you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, take care. Stay blessed and have a wonderful trading week. Bye-bye.